Well folks, it's a long weekend, civic holiday, so I get 3 days off. Really don't have anything to do. Really don't feel like fishing. I was going to go up to the farm this morning and swap out the memory card on my game camera, but didn't feel like doing that either. Anyways, with all the bucks hanging out there, it's probably best I don't disturb it. I'll get it next weekend. It'll give it a good 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll get lots of pictures. So with nothing else to do today, I think I'm going to go shopping. Buy a bunch of random stuff I don't really need, and that'll be about it. Maybe we'll do video clips as I go. Hey guys, here we are. It's Sunday. We're at the Arendale Park in Mississauga along the Credit River. I brought my fishing pole and everything, but so far the only fishing I've done is I fished the wife's sunglasses out of the river that she dropped.
My bad.
And for you guys in the Mississauga area, if you guys come down here, be careful. There's like lots of giant hogweed all along the river, and that stuff's nasty. And if you don't know anything about giant hogweed, look it up on Google. The sap in it's very acidic, and it creates nasty burns. It's bad enough for an adult, but it will kill a child. It's just that nasty. Anyways, we'll film more as we go. Hopefully I'll find a spot to do some fishing. Crikey, mate. What we got here is a case of the giant hogweed. A weed that's so deadly that one drop of the poison could kill you. I'm going to touch it. Well guys, we didn't really have any luck fishing. Didn't really try. We were just walking around having fun. Beautiful day out. As I said, there's lots and lots of giant hogweed out. If you live in this area or anywhere in southern Ontario, make sure you have an eye out for it, especially if you're out with the kids. Last thing anybody wants is to see some poor little fella end up dead over a weed. But that's what you get when you ban pesticides in a province. It's, you know, now everybody's going to be crying when their kids get hurt. The same people that were crying and protesting wanting a pesticide ban, they end up with one of their 10 kids end up in the hospital. Then they're going to be crying again. Why isn't the government doing anything? Well, they did what you wanted them to do and banned the pesticides, so now deal with it. This is the Credit River in Mississauga, Credit River Conservation Area. And there's salmon in here. You can catch them the right time of year. I don't have the proper fishing equipment for salmon. I just brought my crappie and bass pole out with me, just for the fun of it. Didn't get nothing, a few snags. And of course it come in handy earlier when I was fishing for sunglasses. Anyways, it's beautiful out here. Let's see. I've been preaching about giant hogweed. There's one right here. It's not such a giant. It's just a little one. There's the seed pods there. You look at the stalk, the leaves. There's a good look at the stalk so you can see what it looks like. Now the seed pods, before they shrivel up into seeds, they look like Queen Anne's lace. And we're going to walk down here. I'll show you some Queen Anne's lace. That's it right there. Also known as wild carrot. But we mostly in the industry call it Queen Anne's lace. Now the thing is, you see that's about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches across. On a giant hogweed, when these were in flower, they could be almost a foot across. And a giant hogweed can also grow up to 20 feet tall. Yeah, I know, I should stop preaching about this stuff. But it's just because what I do for a living. I'm a licensed pesticide, I guess you call me known as a landscape exterminator. And I'm licensed to spray pesticides. And now that the province of Ontario has banned cosmetic pesticides, that puts my job and my career at risk. Yes, there are organic applications, but they just don't work. Even the new stuff that come out this year, Fiesta. The commercial name is Fiesta. On the shelf in your Canadian Tire and stuff, it's called Weed Be Gone. It just doesn't work. So it's eventually going to put me out of work. And this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I went to school to do. I took a college course to get my license, and now it's pretty much useless. All that money spent, on my license, that's going to be no good. And I'll end up having to find another career.
Notebook in here, but